Hi, so my name is Chris Fudorn, and I've been in the travel industry now for several years. My goal from the very beginning has always been to help people save money on their travel. And so I actually started this journey, if you will, as a travel agent and quickly learned it just wasn't the right fit for me. So let me just make sure I make this clear. No shade to anyone who is a travel agent. I actually have friends who are travel agents and they love it. It just didn't fit my personality, and it didn't allow me to save people as much money as I thought I would be able to. You have to kind of think about um, I was making commission on a booking. My host agency was making commission on a booking. The hotel or resort that I booked was making commission. So there's a lot that goes into that, and it just didn't suit what I was trying to accomplish. I also didn't like having to wait 30 days after a trip was taken to be paid. So like I said, it wasn't a good fit for me, but I know lots of people who are doing it and they love it. So um, obviously, if that's something you want to do, you want to book travel for other people, and that suits you, then by all means, be a travel agent. I have no issues there. But it took me months. I really spent a lot of months just trying to research, trying to figure out how I could um, be able to save people money and have the time freedom that I was seeking as well. And so that led me to wholesale travel, which is has been for me. It has just been a really great experience because not only can I help people, but I don't. It doesn't take a lot of my time to do it, and I'm able to do other things that I enjoy and not have to spend a whole lot of time on this. Um, and it's just a great company. So, just a little bit about wholesale travel, just in case you aren't familiar. If you've ever gone to, say, a Sam's Club or Wholesale's, BJ's, any of those type places to buy groceries, wholesale travel is kind of the same thing, right? Except it's exclusive to travel. You can pay a yearly fee, $99 for the year, and you save uh, up to 80% off, and that's on anything. Any travel needs you could think of, whether that's hotels, resorts, cruises, flights, car rentals, transfers, activities, you name it. We all have it under, we have all of it under our umbrella. And so we're helping people to save money when they do that. The great thing about this is there aren't any monthly fees. It's you pay once per year, and then you because of the savings, you're actually able to save sometimes three, four times in one booking what you've paid for the yearly membership. Um, and I guess the other thing too is we have customer service. So if you've ever booked on Expedia, Travelocity, Priceline, any of those types of companies, then you know the one thing that they really lack is customer service. So I've seen so many videos where people have talked about how they booked on Expedia, they booked on Travelocity, and then when they got to their destination and had some issues, there was no one to reach out to. So we're not like that. We have 24/7 customer service. The other thing to think about for these sites while I'm thinking about it, um, they're all really owned by the same company, right? Priceline and Expedia owns most of the online travel agencies. And if you didn't know that, they are online travel agencies. Like I said, they're just missing the customer service piece. And so they typically will add 10 to 30% on each booking so they can make commission on top of it, right? And so we don't do that. It's a price that we've gotten. We've kind of negotiated prices with suppliers, and so we're able to pass those savings along directly to our customers. And then, like I said, the only thing they have to pay is just that one-time yearly fee. And the other great thing that we're doing right now is every year you renew your membership, you get a 7 day complimentary vacation. It's like 3,500 different destinations to choose from. You just pay taxes and fees on it. I just got mine last month, I think it was. So exciting. There's almost too many places to choose from. So it's taking me a little bit to kind of figure out like where do I want to go. And you can take 4 people. So I'm trying to get kind of coordinate things so me, my mom, and 2 of my cousins can go together. But yeah, it's it's a lot of decisions to make, but it's great because even with that, we have, you're going to actually talk with someone. They're going to be to help you to get everything booked. And so that's always a plus. Even if you book on your own, sometimes just trying to get everything planned, having someone there is going to kind of help you through that process. That makes a huge difference to me, at least. So I'm going to show you just because, I keep talking about how great the rates are or can be. So I'm actually going to show you what some of the prices are, how the platform works, that sort of thing. So there we go. So here are 2 here. This top one here is for the Marriott, the JW Marriott in Chicago. This is a 4-star hotel. You can see it anytime you're on our website. It shows you how far you are from the city center. So this is 0.27 miles from the city center of Chicago. It's got an excellent rating. That's from TripAdvisor, 4.5, excellent rating there. And then you can see too, the retail rate is normally $255 per night. We had it on our site for $164 per night. And then at the bottom, you can see Priceline, Expedia, some of the other companies, they all had it for $255 per night. And the great thing about this is you can just click the link here and go directly to Priceline, Expedia, what have you. You can go directly to their site and be able to see, what they're charging. So there's no, oh, you guys say it's one price. How do I know kind of a thing? People are so suspicious these days. So we've tried to like make it completely clear exactly what the rates are, what the retail rate is, so there's no confusion there. This other one here is for the Coral at Atlantis. It's a 4-star resort in Nassau. Most people have heard of the Coral at Atlantis. This is one of the most popular resorts in Nassau. It is a 4-star. Retail rate is $260 per night. Our rate was $142 per night. And then this is what I was talking about here at the bottom. You can see Priceline, Booking.com, Expedia, and Hotels.com all have it for $260 a night. The great thing here is like this is almost unheard of for this resort. And some couple of the ladies in business, some business partners, they're in business with me. They went and I had to work, so I'm mad about that. But anyway, um, they took advantage of this offer. They had a great time just being able to see, the excursions that they went on and the restaurants and the food that they ate. I was so jealous. I can't even begin to tell you how jealous I was, but you can rest assured I won't be left behind the next time some of the folks here decide to kind of go together and take a trip. I want to be right there. And so if this weren't just a screenshot, you'd be able to click book like any other, platform, and then be able to see, what the types of rooms are, right? Whether it's a king size bed, whether it's, um, you know, uh, pool front or, ocean front or what have you, you'll be able to see the different types. And of course, if you start clicking and choosing, ocean front might be a little higher, but you'll still be able to see what the difference is in what we offer and what the retail price is. So that's really good there. Here's another one. Let's see. There we go. And so this one here, this top one up here, the Amsterdam Manor Beach Resort. It's a 4-star resort in Aruba. So funny story here. I have a really good friend. I've known him for well over 20 years, and he's married now. And so they were taking a trip for his birthday. And so he called and was like really just kind of asking me about wholesale, trying to learn more about, wholesale rates. And so I sent him Amsterdam Manor, and then they started trying to find a better price. So they were online looking for a better price. I didn't even know American Express has a travel club. I'm not an American Express girl. So they went through American Express, could not find a better price. So they booked this resort. Like I said, it's 4-star. It's right across the street from the beach. Um, Typically, it's 255 per night, and they got it for $167 per night. Then after they got there and checked in, the resort upgraded them to a better suite. And so he sent me a note, and he was like, he sent me a text and he said, "Hey, we're here at the Amsterdam Manor and we got upgraded. Did you have anything to do with that?" And as much as I wanted to take credit for it, no, I didn't have anything to do with it. That's just the perks of being part of our wholesale membership, right? A lot of the resorts and the hotels that we deal with, they take care of our customers. They know, they can see where the booking came from, and they know, okay, these people are part of Happy Travel, and we want to make sure that they're well taken care of. So they got upgraded, got a better room and a bottle of champagne, all for just being a member. Like I said, didn't have anything to do with me. I wanted to take credit, but I didn't, because I knew that wasn't true. So they had a great visit there. This other one here, just to kind of show you, because we always say up to 80%, and then people are like, you can't really say 80%. And I'm like, yeah, you really can. So this one here is for the Civic Horizon Hotel and Spa in Bangkok. As you can see here, the retail rate is typically $403, and we had it for $70 a night. Like, again, think about it from the standpoint that if you pay $99 for the year and you save $2,397 on one trip, was it well worth it? Like, for me, it was well worth it when I think about it from that standpoint. And there aren't any blackout dates. There aren't any, you say there's, you can use as many times as you want. I don't know what word I was trying to think of, but there's no limits, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There's no limits to how often you can use your membership. If you travel every week, every month, it doesn't matter. You can use it, and anyone in your household can use it. So, my friend I was telling you about that went to Aruba, his daughter, who's in her early 20s, still lives in his household, and so she and her friends use it all the time. So, and he told me that recently, that she uses it all the time. So that's super exciting for her. She's able to go and hang out with her girlfriends and save lots of money in the process. So, um, again, it's $99 for the year, um, and that's it. And then you just go online and you book like you would any other resort. And so that's for me is why I do this, right? This is why I do wholesale travel, because I love it when my friends and my family reach out and they're like, "You're not gonna believe how much money I saved." And I'm like, "Yeah, I am gonna believe it. You can go ahead and tell me, but I am going to believe it." And for me, that's what it's all about. That's where I get my gratitude, if you will. That's where I feel like, you know, that's really what being in the travel industry for me is all about. Being able to help people save money, being able to show people that, you can travel. I often talk with people that um, they think travel's too expensive. They think, oh, I can't afford to take my family on a trip. And in so many cases, it's just not true. And actually, even in if you look at the link in my bio, I put together a little free download that helps you to know this is how you can know what your budget needs to be to go to a destination. This is how you can find the most inexpensive flights. This is how you can find, cheap resorts. And obviously, that piece of it is going to be wholesale. But then I also talk about, you know, getting travel insurance and where you can go to get, discounted tickets on events, and, how to, find restaurants and things at your destination where you can, either go during the happy hour, or they've got some specials or something going on, food trucks. There's so many ways to save money, and most people just don't know about it. The other thing that I love about Happy Travel is that we have kind of like a we call it a travel savings account, but it's kind of, if you've ever heard of a vacation savings account, it's sort of the same thing. So every month I have money set aside that goes into my account. So then when I'm ready to book, like, I've got so much money in my account that I can use towards a vacation. So it's not like I had to come up with all of the money at once. And that even, that's super helpful, even with incredibly discounted rates. It just helps to know that, hey, I've already got this money set aside for a vacation. And now I can take my family on that vacation. And then, like I said, even if you pay the $99 and you wait till your renewal and pay the $99 to get a 7-night vacation for up to 4 people, like, you're $200 in and you're gonna get a trip. Then all you gotta do is pay taxes and fees. I just don't know any other place where you can get such great deals. So if you have any questions at all about that, please let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions, compare prices to whatever you've seen online. I'm happy to do all of that for you. So now I want to talk a little bit about how you can make money from this business, because that's what everybody wants to do, right? We all want to make money. So you aren't booking trips, you're promoting wholesale travel. And this is probably the simplest thing I've ever done, because when I show people, just like I just showed you, the different ways you can save money and how much you can save, once you show people, they are very quick to get on board. Like, that's why I say this is simple, right? Because even if people are skeptical at first, once I take out my phone, I show them, like, where are you trying to go? Where is it that you're wanting to go to? You can save money when you go to this destination. People are like, sign me up. Tell me, where do I go for that? And so that's very exciting. And so every time someone signs up for the membership, you earn a commission. When they renew their membership in a year, you earn a commission. And then on top of that, we don't have to recruit. This isn't multi-level marketing, thank God. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been a part of multi-level marketing in the past. I feel like I've done it all. I've done anything from Nu Skin to prepaid legal, Scentsy. Um, Gosh, what haven't I done? Uh, I, I've done Amway. Like, I've done so many different things over the years. So I'm not one of these people that, oh, I don't like, multi-level marketing. It's a scam. I know it's not a scam, but I've got to a place where I don't want to recruit. That's just the honest truth. I don't want to recruit. And so if you know anything about multi-level marketing, you recruit people, you get paid on those people as you bring them in. You have to have so much, group volume, personal volume, in order to get paid commissions, and it's a lot. And so I don't want to do that anymore. And fortunately, here, with this opportunity, we don't have to recruit. Now, I'm gonna tell you, once you tell people, once you show people what it is and how they can save money, and they realize, okay, you're making money from this. A lot of people ask me, well, how do I make money? Like, I want to make money too. That wasn't complicated. How do I make money? And so you aren't going to earn a commission for bringing people into the business. But the great thing about this company is that the more money the company makes, you can also make commission on that. And so you bring people in and they do well. Whether they do well or not, the more people that come into this business, the more money there is to be made. The other great thing about that is, when I did multi-level marketing, it always felt like my upline and people that were doing well, they knew something that I didn't know. And while people are always kind, they didn't really go out of their way to try to help you to succeed. And that's the complete opposite here. because we make money as the company does better, we make more money. Everybody is willing to help. Everybody is willing to hop on a call with you or train you on something or show you where to go find the answer to whatever it is you're looking for. And so that just makes it even better to me, right? Because when we say my business partner, we really are partners because we're not in competition. It doesn't matter, you know, someone I've been in this business now over a year. Someone else may have been in for 2 years. So it's not they're not gonna feel like, oh, well, I can't tell her because she's gaining on me or whatever we go through in some of these other companies. That's just not the case. And the other great thing too is you don't have to, when you think about people that are selling weight loss or something like that, then they have so much product that they're required to buy in order to maintain their status, and we're not like that either, right? It makes sense for you to have a membership, but if you don't want a membership, you don't have to have a membership. The only thing I would say about that is it's hard to kind of show people how much money they can save when you don't really know how much money can be saved. So we do recommend that you get a membership too, but it's not a requirement. If you don't want one, you don't have to. It's just that simple. And in addition to being able to earn a complimentary trip when it's time to renew your membership, if you come into the business and do the business side of it, right now we have a promotion where just for signing up, just for coming in and deciding that you want to be a part of this, you get a 7-day, 7-night vacation to Cancun. It's complimentary, paid taxes and fees. The rest is on the house. And you can see up front what your taxes and fees are going to be. So you can see it's super, super inexpensive for taxes and fees. And so I've just never been a part of an organization that gave you a complimentary trip just because. Like in most places I've been in, you can earn trips, you can do different things to earn prizes and such, but just for signing up, $99 to start your business and you get a complimentary trip to Cancun. Again, it's just the company's way of like encouraging people to travel, encouraging people to get out and be able to show that to their friends and family, show it on social media, however you want to use that opportunity to grow your business. And so that's great there. Then there are, several other ways that you can earn money as well. But the main thing here is that it's so easy. It's so simple. Show it on your phone. Ask the other thing, right? When I was a travel agent, I had to pay every month to be able to use the software that I had to use to run the business. Like I had no other choice. It wasn't like I could have chosen a different software. It was what it was. Like you want to do this business, you have to use this software. And so over time, that starts to add up. And so here, $99 for the year, you get everything you need in an app that you have on your phone. Really gives you the freedom to be able to work from anywhere. I see all these ads for being a travel agent, work from anywhere. I'm sure you can work from anywhere, but when I tell you researching and trying to put together a trip for someone, it is work. So it takes a lot more time than most people realize, especially if you got someone and they don't really know what they want, or they know what they want, but they don't have the money for it. And so you're kind of trying to figure out how you can help them to compromise with themselves so they can take this trip that they want to take. But you don't control the prices. So when you've got someone that wants to stay in a 5-star luxury resort, but they only want to pay $500, those two things don't match. And so it's a lot more work than most people think about. But it is what it is. So if you're interested in just making money from wholesale travel just by showing people the platform, then I'm happy to help. We do have training. We have a whole team of people that will help you to get started. Again, because we're not in competition, anybody in the company is willing to help you. If you're in a major market, you're more than likely you're going to be able to find someone that's already doing this business that you could, kind of connect with and learn from them as you get started. But make no mistake about it, we have all kinds of training. We do meetings on Monday where you learn a lot from the people who are doing well. So it's just a great group of people. Um, and maybe even more important than that, it's a group of people that genuinely care about you, right? So I know earlier this year I lost my grandmother, and I had so many people to reach out. Business partners that reached out. The owner of one of the owners of the company reached out. He checked on me. He sent his condolences to my family. It wasn't about, hey, what are you doing? I know you got this going on, but you need to, hit some numbers. None of that. Just genuinely concerned about me and my family. And I mean, that for me meant the world to me. That I already knew I was in the right place, but that alone helped me to know there's just no better company than this one. Just there is no better company, and so I will be forever grateful for that. But I love it here, and so if you love travel, you love helping people save money, and you like to have fun, that's a big one because we're a bunch of fun-loving people, love to smile, love to laugh. Like I said, love to help each other. So if that kind of sounds like something you're looking for, and you want to be able to earn a side income, then by all means, check out the link in my bio. Like I said, I'd love to help you to get started. And just this is a ground for opportunity. And so, not many people have heard of us today, but Expedia, Travelocity, Kayak, they all got their start somewhere, and now they're a household name. So keep that in mind. Getting in on the ground floor of any opportunity is better than starting late. You can still make money when you start late. Like you take when I did it was prepaid legal back then. I think it's called Legal Shield now, but I got in late. I wasn't one of the first ones to get in, and I made money. But some of the people I know that I met that got in the early days made a lot more money. And so that's kind of the situation we're in, right? It's a ground floor opportunity. Get in now, get your spots, learn the ropes, start making money, and then when we get to a place where the company is a household name and the company's making a lot of money, you're going to get a lot of money in return. So check out the link in my bio. My email address is always also on my bio. If you'd rather just email me, we can set up a call, have a conversation, whatever you want to do. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now, and I hope to see you on the beaches of the world.